Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So quick shout out, apologies for the last video with the Goddess versus the Bird team. I really liked that video, but unfortunately for some reason my microphone quality was crap. It decided to switch to my webcam microphone rather than my lovely, let me get rid of this, my lovely expensive better microphone. So hopefully it's all fixed now. I have changed the position of the mic a little bit just so it's hopefully a little bit more out of the way. And hopefully you guys can still hear me okay, but I'm sure you'll let me know down in the comments below. I know I'm rambling, but just quickly, I just want to say a huge thank you to you all for the support on the channel recently. If you're here and you haven't subscribed, we'd love for you to stick around. I promise I'm not going anywhere. I'm really enjoying this and there's a lot more content coming. So if you are happy putting up with me, then let's get stuck into it. Anyway, shut up, Daniel. Let's talk about Megellda, right? So Megellda drops today on Global or yesterday, depending on when this video comes out. I think I'll be a little bit late, so you guys might, again, also flame me below, but that's cool. Should you summon on Megellda or not? And this is... Oh, I just knocked the mic. There we go. Maybe not the best positioning. This is an interesting kind of question. And I'm kind of going to break it down into two parts. First part is if you have the other Megellda, if you have Yorm, if you have Thonar, right? So we'll go through the banner in a second, but basically first things first, if you have already invested in Megellda, Yorm, and Thonar, and you can do the dogs, the deer, and the bird, I'm going to be on one side. On the other side, I'm going to be like, okay, if you don't have Megellda, you don't have Yorm, or you don't have Thonar, or you're struggling with the dogs, the deer, etc., right? So that's kind of going to be the two buckets I'm going to put in. We'll start with a bucket of if you don't have the other heroes. So just quickly on this banner, you do get obviously the new Megellda, Gerard, Jericho, Danafor, Liz, Excalibur, Arthur, Sigurd. Like this is the banner. It's not. There's some okay heroes on this, like Skadi, Megellda, Yorm. Then you have some crap banners on this, some crap characters on this, like tomorrow's champion Meliodas, Hauser, Sigurd's not bad, Gerhard, right? So if you don't have this Megellda or this Yorm, and you don't have Thonar, then this Megellda might actually be a good pull for you. And the reason is for her unique. Her unique works in every single demonic beast battle, right? So is she, like, her relic, unfortunately, is the same as the other one, right? As the other Megellda. So her relic doesn't work. It gives her the stat boost, but it's not the same. But this is going to be a great replacement-ish for Thonar, for Yorm, or for Megellda if you don't have them. Now, look, this Megellda with her heal and with this is kind of like half of Thonar's passive. Oh, sorry, this is like Thonar's Holy Relic, should I say. It's missing the attack-related stats buff from Thonar's passive, but you could also get that from like Festival Gotha, right? So you could also use this on Bird in replace of normal Megellda, right? Again, you don't get the full stat boost that you can get, but if you are, you don't have her, then I think it's worth it. For the 242 gems that it's going to be, plus the guaranteed SSR, hopefully you get one of them anyway, plus you have the chance of potentially pulling normal Megellda as well as normal Yorm. I think it's worth it, right? Now, that being said, obviously it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. I'm still on the fence of whether I pull for this Megellda, and I'll explain why, because I fall into the second category, which is I already have Megellda, I already have Yorm, I already have Thonar all invested into, right? I forgot they did this. This is the the April Fool's stuff, right? That's great. That's Purgatory Melly. He looks sick. Deanne, King, Gotha, alright, Barn. Alright, bit of a side note. Anyway, there's Light. Is that... Who the heck's that? That's Light Liz. Okay, anyway, back to what I was talking about. So I already have... there's Merlin. I already have Thonar, right? I already have Megellda, wherever she is, there she is. And then I also have Yorm, wherever Yorm is. Scroll past her, I'm sure. But I also have Yorm invested into as well. Cannot find her. Hold up. I need to find her for this. Thonar, then Yorm, and then Megellda. Cool. So I do have those three invested into. So for me, I kind of fall onto the second team, a second part of this, right? And what I'd recommend for those people is I'd recommend maybe waiting. And the reason why I recommend waiting, especially if you're on Global or Asia server, is that JP server's going to get their update and their patch notes soon, right? So we can just kind of have a look at that, because we do think there's potentially going to be a collab coming. There's also some rumors it's going to be a Ragnarok banner next, which will be interesting if it is, and if we get tier, that'll be sick. But I'd recommend just waiting and just seeing what that banner does and what it looks like, to see whether it's worth your investment of the gems, right? Because as you can see, for me, I'm almost at pity strength, 900 for depending whatever unit they bring out, whether it's a 600 banner, whether it's a with 600 pity, whether it's a 900 pity, I'm kind of ready to go. So for example, if it's a 600 pity and this is only 241, I'm probably going to have enough to be able to do a pity of each, right? So if you're in that boat, maybe hold off, because she's for Demonic Beast Battle, but she's kind of like a filler unit for the other designated specialist units, if that makes sense. So I'd maybe just see how you go, have a bit of patience with it, and then just wait if you can wait for a couple of days. That being said, like I said, if you don't have these units, then it's worth pulling for, because you have a chance of getting the other ones as well. But even then, if you want to wait, you know what I mean? Just see how you go and see what the next kind of step looks like. So again, 2 kind of batches. You can wait if you want to, but personally, I'm going to see what happens on the JP side of things before I decide whether I'm going to pull or not. So I hope that kind of helps, and I know this is a little bit late, so again, apologies. I'm sure you guys will give me grief for that below. But yeah, if you like the content, stick around, and I hope that helps. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.